what we are faced is with a nightmare scenario. That if these ravines, like 1, 2, 3, have been gone up, like, well, he was going up the ravines of interest, climb up a few feet, fall backwards, bash his head. Okay, that was convenient, yes. The huge problem is now that this has been searched, this has been searched. Likely this, and likely that. Okay, you go up, you climb up, you fall, you get hurt. That generally doesn't occur when climbing up. It occurs when coming down. Now, Kenny Veach said, let's see, here's his peak, this one I believe. It doesn't matter. I spent the night up there. Okay, that shows he was working the area. He was working the area. And he likely got up there. He could have went up here and got there, but he likely went up from the saddle. But then he said, I barely made it back down. I had to climb over cliffs. Well, that shows that he would go up and not take the most logical way back down. In other words, when in doubt, always go back the same way you came. It's a guaranteed thing. But he was going up and then taking shortcuts down. Now, if that is true, then that means that he could have went up here. He wouldn't have went all the way up here, no. But if he went up above in the afternoon and everything was perfect and he starts freezing his ass off, that means he could have been working down like he did before any of these areas. And what that means is that a searcher would have to go up above, and then come down and look down with binoculars or whatever, and look down to if he fell into the upper areas. In other words, when Chuck Vlogs went up, he came up into here. Well, okay, he goes up 6 feet, falls over backwards. But if he doesn't, which usually is not the case, he could have been working down, messing around, doing all kinds of stuff, which makes it unsearchable, because that means the person would have to go up above and then start working down and looking downward into these areas. So, there comes a point where it becomes almost unsearchable. Nobody's going to go up there. Well, I'm going to go up there, I'm going to hike. I'm going to hike up here, all the way up into here, and then I'm going to see what looks like a good way to work down and come down and start looking with binoculars for where he fell. Nobody's going to do that.